Cracking, what's cracking?
Okay.
What's macking?
Please turn that head around. Absolutely not.
Just that Charleston White look right there.
No, that's exactly why. No. we ain't trying to be in the streets like that.
Sometime, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
What's cracking, what's cracking?
Okay.
What's macking?
Please turn that head around. Absolutely not.
Just that Charleston White look right there.
No, that's exactly why. No. we ain't trying to be in the streets like that.
We ain't trying to be in the streets?
I mean, yeah, but not. Can't believe it. When we moved to Texas, y'all, she was 5.
Alright, the Don Dada is back.
Yeah, whatever. Tell the people what you was doing, so they don't feel disrespected.
I don't feel disrespected. I was TCB, taking care of business, as my mama would say. That's what I was doing, taking care of business. Trying to keep everything flowing for everybody. People out there, that's what I was doing.
Maybe you don't need another shot.
What?
Because you like right here. See this the line?
The line.
Yeah, this the line. And you like standing on it.
You want another one?
Mm-hmm.
So you can jump off the line?
Do you want me there? I don't think you want me there.
Jump. You got wings. No Red Bull. Forgive me, y'all, for stepping away. My co-host couldn't handle it down while I was gone.
Really?
She was over there losing her mind. Oh my God, what
You always want somebody to think that you running shit. And you know what? I've learned after 20-some years, you right, babe, you running it.
I know.
You running it. Run this shit.
But hey, thanks for tuning in. And you know what? A lot of our let's talk about it is we in traffic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like a different comfortable zone. I think is this our first one at home?
I think we only done one other one that we was at home, and I think it was after we got finished with the.
Yeah, we went in and I didn't like how that was doing because it was too much trying to chop split and to do a lot of stuff. So I like to just shoot those, get them done, and move on to the next thing.
Yeah. We stopped mixing the conversations with. Well, I mean, in a sense, we still sipping something.
Yeah, but
this is more when we do the sip something. It's just like let's talk about what the introducing what we drinking.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to break up the content so it makes more sense to the audience.
Yeah. So
me just throw something out there.
throw something out there if you want to throw something out there.
Okay.
What you want to talk about? Women always got something to talk about, so what you want to talk about?
Okay, so do you really want to talk about, because it's from yesterday's conversation.
What's yesterday's conversation?
About Mike Tyson and Diddy.
I said I wasn't going back into no more Diddy until...
Why?
Because I don't want to be like everybody else. They just keep...
Okay, you're right.
They just keep... Matter of fact, we had that conversation in the car when we was talking about, which it kind of jumped into Easter and everything else. We was talking about that at the beginning. Everybody know what's going on with Diddy and that whole situation. Hey, like I said in that video, if you're grown and whatever freaky shit you doing behind in your bedroom behind doors is your personal business. I don't care. As long as you ain't abusing nobody, making nobody a hostage, threatening, nothing like that. I'm cool. So I'm cool with that. Now, if you was doing all the other F shit, then that's a whole nother. You need to be punished and dealt with that way. But hey, if you just having fun, you grown adults, and what y'all doing behind y'all door, I don't care if you're gay, straight, blue, pink, yellow, whatever you do, that's you. Do what you do. If you like doing what you do what you do. That's what I say. As long as it ain't involving no kids, no kidnapping, beating, or nothing like that, then hey, that's all I got to say on that. So I ain't even gonna say nothing else on it until if shit hits the fan. Shit ain't hit the fan yet.
Until the evidence.
When shit hits the fan, then I'll say something else about it. But I'm not gonna even speak on that. Cause
well, you can talk about your bully, the bully.
The bully. Who's the bully?
50 Cent. You can talk.
But that's still talking about the same thing.
I mean, but still, can somebody give him a hug? His people. Hey, G-Unit.
He is G-Unit. What you mean his people?
G-Unit is not just him.
That's his stuff, yeah.
It's not just him.
He formed everybody, got everybody together.
Look, 50 people. Hey, 50 people.
50 people?
50 people. He got people in his...
50's people. Okay,
yeah,
I was like
50 people.
What? 50 people going what? 50.
Grab him and hug him, okay?
Hug him.
Who hurt him?
You know what I did? I will say.
Who hurt you?
Ain't nobody hurt.
Who hurt you?
I will say this. He did say, well, it was like... It was maybe like a month or two before all this shit came out. He was like, basically, I'm going ghost for a while.
When? He
I was
ain't
like,
done
whoa.
it.
When all this shit hit the fan, he came back like a month.
He came back double time.
I thought he was just going to be promoting the brand, which he's been doing that. He's been everywhere traveling and doing that.
But man.
And all of that. But
he don't miss a moment, though.
yeah, when shit...
He don't miss a moment.
If it involves somebody in his circle or whatever, he going to say what he say. Then.
And the nerve of you to come for people and then tag your brand. The nerve of you. The nerve.
Hey, that's promotion. That's marketing 101. As what's my guy? What's the real estate mogul would say? What's the white guy? The big dude. Be on everything. Grant Cardone, because you know it's audible. Hey, even if it's bad publicity, it's all publicity. Use it.
I guess.
So hey.
We just about to start tagging everything. Everything.
You know what? We might as well. Most style. Everything.
Y'all don't be so tired of seeing it. You can be like, oh my God, let me just go see what it is.
Tagged and everything, but you know, I don't want to be in none of that mess because 2024 has started off real. I ain't even gonna say rocky. This is like asteroid hit the planet and everything just went to chaos. People is just wilding out. Comedians funking with each other.
Man, okay.
Ever since my boy.
Your boy Cat Williams opened up a can of worms.
Ever since Cat spoke out, man, said what he said, everybody.
D.L. Hewley, Monique, then you had, what's his name? What's the one that used to be with Jess Hilarious? Faison, him and Faison going back and forth, and then Mike Epps and Shay Shay, and then
I can't think of his name. But Country Wayne. Yeah.
Country Wayne and Faison going back and forth, and then
that's Shay Shay.
Then Shay Shay and Mike Epps.
They said no, it wasn't Shay. Oh, I guess it was.
They had beef. Then D.L. Hewley and Monique off of the back of Monique's video. Well, that's what started.
Then Shay Snow,
Monique. Then Cat. Remember?
No.
Yeah. Monique was first, then Cat.
Or was she after him?
She was first because he talked about some of the stuff she said in her video. So she was first. That's what popped off. But Cat Williams blew it out the water.
Yeah.
And it's been one comedian after another.
It's just been going up, man. It's just been going up.
Laugh. Release.
The only person I ain't seen got into is my boy T to the motherfucking K.
He don't do that. He don't do that. He thinking back, like right now, he looking at them like, who raised them? He trying to get to the paper.
Yeah, he T to the motherfucking K. He gets to the bag, and well, when you hear his stories on how many people he been with back in the day,
he's connected to.
Damn, I gotta go back to Puffy.
You talked about stories with him.
Yeah, how they stole his credit card, and he got him and I think he said his cousin or whoever his partner was at the time. I think he said they still good, still close or whatever. But they end up stealing Puffy's credit card. Went to the jewelry store, was trying to run it up. The jewelry store never charged it, but they did some whole thing. Police all got involved or whatever, and they just tried to use it as like marketing promotion. But TK and his partner, they end up going to jail at the time over, and he talked about how he was facing some time up there, but his lawyer was able to do something to get it off. So yeah.
TK got some crazy stories about
he
how
got
he
some
connected
stories
to
being
so many
around
people.
with everybody,
and a lot of it got to do with scamming because
that
him
was
and Charlie Murphy trying to get over Eddie Murphy and Charlie Murphy. He got stories about them.
I think that was about his. Was that about his watch?
Yeah.
He got some stuff, but you know,
Crazy.
he talked about, man, that was me young back in the days and just wilding. Matter of fact, even with oh boy, who's going back and forth with Monique.
D.L. Hughley.
Yeah, D.L. Hughley. He got
sleeping on his couch.
Matter of fact, what did he say with him? He tried to use his dental insurance. It was something crazy.
He got some weird stories.
I was like, man, he was like, no lie, man. I tried to use.
People need to write a book about him. He's or a biopic.
Yeah. I want to see T to the motherfucking K's biopic.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Cause he's 60-something years old. You wouldn't think he's 60-something. I would think maybe like late 40s, around our age, maybe 50-something. But yeah, he in his 60s and up there, and he got stories.
He's still cool, like cool as a cucumber.
Going on tour with Cash Money, being with NWA, man, just so much. If I caught a lot of his stories on Vlad, and I was like, man, you just be
like he had a life.
You've been around, and still be moving the way he moving, and looking young. Like he moving, even though he'd be like, hey, I'm too old for certain shit. I slow down. But hey, T to the motherfucking K. Yeah, I want to see his biopic.
But yeah, we need Shay to calm down because he got people coming at him.
Hey, Shay ain't doing nothing but giving people a platform to talk and express what they got to express.
I guess.
So
then you could go to...
It's just like Vlad. I ask you some questions. You got an opportunity not to say nothing or whatever, especially if it's going to incriminate you or put you in any trouble. And that's on you, because, you know, if you want to say it, but which, you know, even on Vlad, he done came back like, I done had him where the feds, people done came to me, tried to subpoena my stuff. He was like, I ain't giving it to you, kick rocks. We'll lure up and all that. But you go in there and say how you feeling at the time, whether it's, I think everybody just in their feelings. Because if I had an issue with you before, or there was something I felt a certain way, and somebody happens to hear about it, know about it, and ask me what's the deal, and I, you know what, I done moved on in life, so I'm just speaking my truth, my side of the story on what was going on, and that's all it is. But then when people hearing other people talk about their story, they in their feelings. Well, all right, you know.
Well, I mean, you know.
Like, keep it moving. Or you want to come back, oh, that's a motherfucking lie. I mean.
All right, I mean, you know, everybody have they spin on your story. Everybody can be at this table, and I can tell a story. And the takeaway is different for everybody at the table. And that's why you got to be careful sharing other people's business or your take on other people's business, because you could not be hearing things the way you thought you heard some.
I guess.
Because a lot of stuff is everybody putting their own spin on things.
Yeah,
I don't know. I wish for people would just balls up. If you have a problem with somebody, go talk to the people. Go talk to the people you got issues with. Why go through 20 people to make sure you gonna tell this person, but you won't come directly to me and tell me the issue you got with me, but you'll tell all three of these people because you know they talk to me and they gonna carry bones, and they ain't carrying the bones the way you actually said it. So now you hyped up over something, and then you find out the story them people told you wasn't all the way accurate. Mm-hmm. So now you've been pissed for 3 months for nothing.
That is how a lot of.
That is how it is. So
BS.
be
unless you didn't have that conversation and say, hey, I don't like that, and y'all just
come to people and tell them how you feel, because majority of the time what you think you heard, you ain't heard. What you think you know, you don't know.
It's like what they say, if you ain't heard it
from me,
if you ain't heard it yourself, and it comes through somebody
then it ain't
else,
true.
don't even Because nobody says anything back 100% accurate. Or you got to take the time and actually sit and think like, that's not what I said exactly.
Right.
Sometimes changing a word or two in a conversation can make something sound totally different by not using the same words that a person said.
In 2022, I learned my most valuable lesson. And my lesson was...
Get money.
That's not that lesson. But I did learn that one too. But that if people who have admiration and respect for you, who claim that, or their family, or they're somehow connected to you, if some random person can come to you and say, you know, she said such and such, but you know, I live with you, or I love you, or we have a relationship. If that person over there that don't know you as closely as I do tell you I said something, and they tell you that, you don't come to me and talk to me, you don't give me an opportunity to clear it up, but what they say is word, they never gave a shit about you to begin with. Because if you really truly genuinely have respect for me, nobody should be able to just come tell you that I said something to you without us having a conversation, without us hashing it out. Not if you say you care, not if you say you love, not if you say you really respect that person. Because if that's the case, then you know me better than you should know me better than me.
I get it. Yeah, if they come and like, hey, we should have a conversation about,
right.
Hey, I ain't gonna say anything rude, but I heard such and such, and
I just want to know.
I want to hear from your mouth.
To clear it up. Right.
Now, if I notice, I may me the type of person I am. I'll play it along for a little bit and like, let me see, and just see if a person slips up. But
a lot of times people moving on emotion, like the whole situation with Monique. A lot of that's emotion.
I mean, she got her right. Her story.
She do got her right, but a lot of her.
I don't think that's just emotion.
I don't know.
I guess let me take that back. I guess a lot of the stuff is emotion.
Yes.
But it's part of life. If you've been done a certain way, you didn't talk to people told people in such a way. From her conversations, like, hey, we had conversations. Now you're trying to play everything to the left.
Right. Well, yeah.
Like, which it goes back. Well, I think what was we talking about? Nobody's gonna sacrifice themselves for the truth, cause it's like what her and DL, or not DL, but Steve Harvey was going back, and they pulled up one of his interviews, and a matter of fact, it was on the show. He had her on the show.
Oh, when he was talking about,
he was like, I don't give a damn about nothing else. I'm not gonna mess nothing up.
He's not gonna mess up his main bag
for my family. Basically, on telling the truth is the way I took it as, and how he was explaining everything. I wish I had that clip to pull up right now just to make sure. But yeah, he pretty much said that. I was like, damn, because I know
he said he like not gonna sacrifice his bag over the bull, on the BS.
Over the people in charge, and we know who them people who is in charge of everything, who get everybody canceled left and right. Mm-hmm. We ain't even gotta say no names or none of that. He was like, I'm not gonna risk what I got going on
that's providing
to
for
be
his family.
100% friend with you and stand with you in the truth, even if he knows it's the truth. Basically,
but
what he was saying.
You move like that when your bag is a different type of bag.
Man, everybody said they bag different, but man, when you look at it, everybody's bag is getting IRS taking half your bag.
You can't count that man bag. You don't know what kind of money he's bringing in.
I'm just thinking, as I hear enough wealthy people, talk about how much IRS takes off your profits and not working. What is that? The royalty tax? They getting like 30-40% of your income. So who was that? I think it was Boosie was talking about, like, man, yeah, if I make $1 million, shit, 300,000-400,000 of it already gone for taxes. I'm like, man, that's robbery.
Look, it's so funny.
That's robbery right there. That's like, man, this is why you need to leave the country. I would say, people scared to go to, well, I'm not scared because I want to go to,
Dubai?
Yeah, Dubai. No taxes. What you make, money you make is your money.
You should tell Squeak that.
But everybody,
because
I did. I told her.
She's like, she want to go someplace where
she ain't
she
got to pay
said
no
where
taxes.
the people don't take taxes out your money.
The money you make, cause I was watching on.
Like if you think it's something with the little $100 you getting, she mad about the taxes they taking out of that. She's mad because she didn't understand why she didn't get
Uncle Sam,
income tax.
Uncle Sam said,
why they didn't take enough money out so they could give me income tax? I said, girl, don't work like that.
Like, you don't want that. That's your money anyway. They taking your money, putting it in the market, and making money off of it, and then just giving you crumbs back. Not even giving you a profit of what they just made off of it. But hey, that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, cause off of what I was saying, EYL, it was they had a chick on the show who was doing real estate and was talking about how she got into it over there in damn.
Get some water.
I'm parched. I'm perched. But yeah, over there in Dubai and everything. And she was like, yeah, if you got money, a business or something, yeah, it's good to come over there. But if you coming over there looking to work type deal, unless you got
a company,
unless you got a good ass job that's over there or something. But yeah, I was like, you know what? When she said, "Hey, no taxes on your income and stuff like that," I was like, sign me up. And Dubai is they getting real futuristic. I was watching the whole thing on YouTube about them building like a whole kind of like city living area out there, just modernized like and everything.
One of the movies, like the Silo.
Yeah, no, Silo. That's just down in the ground. That's something totally different. But it was like, I can't explain it. But yeah, it looked. I was like, man, I'm ready to go. Sign me up.
What was that movie I said it was made?
If I get enough bag, like if I win this 1.2 billion from the lottery tomorrow, peace. You gonna see me with the robes and everything on. I'm gonna have me a black one. You're gonna have to get your little cover up too. To be covered up. Oh Jesus! Wow, is everything full?
Is that full?
Yeah. I thought I had took all that off of there.
Which part is still on though? Is the other one still playing?
Yeah.
So we had to pause for a moment of station identification because the DJI camera was full. Because like he said, he's been recording. So he had to take a pause for the moment for another camera. But in the meantime, he was talking about Dubai. That's one of his dream places that he wants to go. But I have heard as well that you have to be established because American citizens have a hard time like finding employment there. So if you have like a remote job or you already have a business, then it's great. But I've heard that it's there can be a problem with people who don't have something trying to find employment over there. But I don't know because I really, to be honest with you, I've just seen videos about it, and I really don't know too much about the workforce in Dubai. But I have heard about the taxes, and I see that a lot of people of color are starting to go over and visit and see it. So for me, I always think like once we start branching into areas, we being us of color, once we start moving into spaces and going into cities and towns where we're not the norm, normally they start setting up all these different rules. So I'm wondering how long will it be before you see that in Dubai. But I know that they are building all kinds of brand new construct. So over there and changing, like he said, it's beautiful. The plans that they have, all the different visions of the imaging of the buildings, it's just beautiful. And but they do have a lot of culture differences and things that us as Americans have to be aware of when we come in there. So, did you get it? It's blinking. Click OK. There you go.
You know what? Let me swap up.
I don't want no rice. I don't want no more. Could you bring me that cranberry peach? I'm gonna try this Mishka honey flavored vodka with.
I can get you some sugar water.
No, I don't want that.
You don't want no sugar water? Hold on, why are you in my seat?
Cause I just scooted over to get this. Breathe, sir. There you go, sir. Y'all, this is my favorite.
Come on, scoot your boots.
Oh, oh, get your life.
Man, just one thing after another. But hey, this is real TV right here. This is just keep summing it down.
Slammed it again on my table.
You mean our table?
My table. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that to the bed in there too.
Hey, do that.
Okay.
Where were we?
We were talking about the Bout, which
yeah.
I ended on that.
Yeah. So hey, 1.2 billion. Peace. I'm out. I'm telling my kids, hey, you can come or not, but I'm out.
I want to get the condolences to the families that have been affected in the Thailand earthquake, and then today the big earthquake in.
Well, it wasn't that big. It was only 4.8.
We don't know who was hurt.
Because we ain't seen nothing where no buildings or nothing got destroyed. But that was up on the East Coast too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling y'all this. You know what I'm talking about?
He thinks the eclipse is affecting everything. Like every time somebody say something going on,
Run for the don't run for the hills. I was about to say run for the hills. Don't run for the hills. Run to the bunkers. If you know a friend who got a bunker, you better talk to him.
First of all, you should not be using these scare tactics for people. This is not the first time a full eclipse has happened.
Okay.
It was one in 2017.
Yes, and you're right.
It was one in 96.
It ain't 2024. You know what? Pull up 2017 and see if anything crazy happened when the eclipse.
No. It was one in 96 when I graduated from high school.
But that don't mean that, you know, when you was high school, you weren't thinking about other worldly stuff, other countries, or
you
what
don't know
could have
what
happened.
I was thinking about. You can't tell me what type of mind I had.
What else you got on?
Platform Crocs.
Get your life. She ain't got them in sport mode.
She do got them in sport
No,
mode.
those ain't sport mode.
You don't know what mode she got them in. You're a hater.
But yeah, the eclipse is happening Monday. World is going, like I said, the world has already been going crazy, and what?
This.
Hail gusty winds return
To Dallas, Fort Worth.
to storms to stick around to spoil the eclipse.
It says the question. It says, will storms stick around to spoil the eclipse?
Let's go. All y'all people coming here to travel and about to spend all that money on hotel rooms, y'all about to be disappointed.
You're a horrible person.
They about to be this. They gonna be like, man, I spent this money, and you know places is hiking up just to go. Hold on, go back.
No.
Oh, I forgot. We're not talking about Diddy.
Okay.
Man, this is crazy. So much Diddy stuff just keep popping up. It's like, this is ridiculous. Like, man, I hope you just, I want to say just charge him already, but I don't want to say just charge the nigga already.
No, he needs to be.
No, we're not going to say that.
These are alleged.
These are allegations.
These are alleged.
Alleged allegations that hasn't no proof or nothing.
Supposedly there is proof.
Hey, yeah, just because I say it's proof don't mean it's proof. And that's the problem right now. Everybody, you can just say anything and catch a lawsuit. There she goes, just typing. During the eclipse. But yeah, so. Hold on, did I turn it on? Yeah, it's charging, okay.
2017 eclipse.
That wasn't an eclipse in 2017.
It was one.
Because why I see something today said the last one was like, oh yeah, the devil comet is coming too. Supposed to be passing on Monday the 8th too. I'm like, man, we got the devil comet and the eclipse all at the same time. I think they changed the name of the devil comet because what's the comet? The comet.
Just so y'all know.
Is it Morning Star?
He's the only person.
I'm not the only person.
He's the only person that believes. Let me. Hold on.
Hold on, what?
It's your daughter.
Who?
I need to make sure she's not in labor.
Uh-oh. That'd be crazy. What I just tell you? I told... Is she on there?
Yes. Girl.
Oh, I thought she said, can you keep Sammy? I was about to say, what? She going? All right, so our daughter is expecting any day now. And so she called. Actually, she's supposed to be expecting in a few weeks, but we saying it's going to come before then. I was saying it's going to happen this weekend. She'll go to the hospital, and then by Monday, it's going to happen on the eclipse. But yeah, I guess she just tried to call my wife, but I thought she was saying, can you keep her son, our grandson? But she was talking, can you cook, how do you cook some salmon? Ain't that something? She better get some slap your mama, season it real good. She better blacken it.
All right, we need to back up. Do you want to say hi to the most family since you're on here? No. You ain't got to turn on the light. Just say hi, most off fam. Y'all, she's bye, child. Love you too.
I thought she said, can you keep Sammy? I was like, oh, what?
No, but she in pain because
I was like, how we gonna come get her right now?
she in pain because
like I ain't driving nowhere.
Doing too much today, so she hurting. And she was like, I don't want to. She called me because she is trying to cook chopped steak, cube steak.
I thought you said salmon.
No, cube steak.
Ah.
And she's looking up recipes, and the only recipe she sees is people smothering it. And so she like, why is that the only way black people cook cube steak? Is smothering it with gravy. So she was like, what other way can I cook it?
You cook it without the gravy?
I was like, you ain't got to do it with the gravy. You could just fry it.
But
or bake it.
I don't think. Who bakes cube steak?
You can bake it.
But who bakes cube steak? I ain't saying what you can do. I'm like, I've never had no baked cube steak.
I've pan baked it. I've done it where I put the flour, season it with the flour or whatever, and I put it in the oven and just cooked it that way, so I don't have to fry it with the grease.
Oh, okay.
You could do that, or you could just fry it and eat it like a sandwich. She was like, "Why didn't I ever think about that?" I was just like, "Yeah, fry it."
It's just a burger, really, anyway.
Pretty much.
It's just steak, cube steak.
I was just like,
it's chewy.
And grill you some onions.
It's gonna be
put
a little
it
bit
on top
chewy.
of there.
That cube steak ain't just like a burger. It's kind of chewy.
Mhm. It's just a little different texture than the burger, but it's way chewier than a burger.
Yeah.
I think, but anyway, sorry y'all. Did you tell
Y'all
people
getting on old people time.
You tell them I'm on baby duty?
I just told them she's due any day now. I was telling them what's gonna happen this weekend.
You keep saying it. It's not gonna be this
be
weekend.
money. After what you said about her, where she was dilated or whatever too, I was like, yeah, give her 48 hours, everything can change. You can jump like 3-4 numbers.
It's not gonna happen.
Be ready to go.
It'll be next week.
That's what I said. Monday is next week.
I'm not talking about Monday, sir.
That's next week.
I'm not talking about Monday.
Yeah.
And you know that. You just obsessed with this damn eclipse.
I'm not obsessed with it. I'm just like, man, it's crazy.
Okay, so we can talk about like people being upset over the bridge, how they stopped.
Well, I don't know about people upset, but you know that's just normal
People
politics.
in the town are
But that was
upset.
crazy at a big. Where was that at? Was that
Baltimore.
Baltimore. I was about to say Boston.
The major bridge that
Major bridge.
failed.
It didn't collapse. It got ran. One of the piers got hit and
Took the
everything
whole
went down.
bridge down. The entire, which
So-
I've never. That was like a scene from a movie. That just does not seem real. That a boat.
I ain't heard no conspiracy stories. Well, I watched the
Other than the
video and I
Simpsons.
didn't see no explosions
No,
popping off at the
nothing
time.
in the air.
Yeah, nothing in the air. It was just the boat, and you know they said the boat,
Lost power.
which from the video I seen, I posted on our channel. It probably didn't. I don't think it showed that good, but if it did, the boat lost power like 2 or 3 times,
Yeah,
and before they could correct what they needed to correct, I guess they had already radio in to the tower and told them to stop.
try to
people.
clear the people on the bridge.
Yeah, wouldn't let no more traffic come on the bridge. And
But it was workers still up there. It was 6 workers they found. 1 they found was okay. 2 was trapped in the truck underwater that they found dead.
but yeah, I about
And
to say,
the
yeah.
other 3 they haven't been able to
Find the
resume
body.
their bodies.
Yeah, so
And so the mayor there wants to. He's promised the families that he wasn't gonna stop until he found the bodies for them.
you may not find
But
them. What if that
everybody, some of the service, the members, like the Navy SEAL guys, they're like they don't know if they're
'Cause what
going to be able to with that heavy metal.
What if that water didn't move the bodies
Yeah.
all the way down or something?
And when you think about like when they were like y'all, okay, first let's just talk about. As long as I've been with him, that's what been my ultimate fears. Like all time fears is driving over those types of bridges. And for this reason, this is the nightmare that I had as a kid. So to me,
I remember when we used to go
to St. Louis,
and that bridge would just freak her out when you crossing over. What was that?
it was long.
What bridge is that? When we crossed over?
Is that Illinois? To East St. Louis?
No, it wasn't that one. We was getting into had it still in the same. It's like right after. Was that before Columbia or after Columbia? I think it was before Columbia, Missouri.
Y'all used to be like this.
But yeah, when I took her,
And I drive slow.
I drove to Atlanta the first time, and I took her. We went, and we had to go over the bridge. She was asleep, and I woke her up. She almost. No, you had to drive. I think I did wake you up, but I remember you had to drive because I got you, and you had to drive across. I was like, man,
Y'all was having a panic attack.
I was like, we about to die with her trying to drive over this bridge, and
I thought I
she
was
about to
gonna
freak
die.
out. I was like, you better just keep your eyes straight and keep going.
When we was kids, my dad had a conversion van. Y'all used to lay down in the back seat.
Were we in Tennessee? I think it was.
I think it was going
Tennessee.
over the Memphis Bridge. I used to lay down in the back seat so I didn't have to see it. But I would always catch the glare of the lights hitting the water. I can handle that. But getting up while we was going over it, I used to just literally just be petrified. So when I'm seeing this, it just make me think like, that's what I be talking about. Like people be saying it can't happen. But just to think when they were talking about how heavy the metal is from the bridges, the weight of them is insane. How many years they say it took them to build this bridge was 5 years? From the report they showed the other day, I swear they said 5 years. And they said that it's going to take so many different big military boats, and how big these cranes are they're going to have to use to try to get this metal out of the water. Like, it's crazy. And they said it's gonna take months before they'll get it. They'll just get the metal from the bridge out of the water.
They better get some of them illegals up there right now. Like, hey, this is an opportunity for y'all to get a citizenship. We need to get y'all to work. Hey,
you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm just keeping it real deal. Hey, you want to get citizenship? This is what we need y'all to do. We need y'all to work on this. They're not gonna pay you much. You may get something. Because they don't want to pay.
Well, first of all,
they don't want to pay y'all nothing now. That's why
they are saying that the only crews that will be working on this project they're all going to be military SEALs, deep divers, Navy. That's all they put in the box.
I doubt that. I'm not gonna buy.
That's what they said.
They say a lot, okay, and that never sticks out. Yeah, you may have some, but you're not gonna have the military. They may help with the engineers.
I mean, the
engineers,
Navy SEAls that are water and they are taught to dive in these.
Yeah, that's just diving in and look for the bodies, but that's not rebuilding the bridge. Navy SEAls don't build no bridge. The engineers, you gotta have the engineers. They gonna probably come up with a plan, which normally they'll have engineers out there help come up with it, move it along faster. But they gonna have regular workers building that.
They can't even start the build until they get the stuff up out of there.
You say that what you want. I seen something the other day said they already got the funding ready to go.
The government granted them the money
and they about to get to work because it's so much money coming into that port right there. Far as everything coming in, what we just seen, what they say, sugar's the number one import. I'm about to buy some stock in that. What was it? It was like a bunch of stuff. Cars, autos coming. A lot of autos coming in that. Coal
is the top
sugar,
thing that they go through there.
And there was some other imports that heavily comes in for America.
That's one of the most routed, one of the top 5.
And they saying is you losing, I think, billions
daily.
Yeah, so they gonna get that up and running good. They gonna do what they got to do to get that up and going.
You first of all, you can't. They
don't
said
say you can't.
It's gonna take them at least 3 months just to get the metal pieces out of there alone. So the bridge is not gonna even be built. They gonna work them harder and get that shit out of there more in 3 months. That's what I say. They saying 3 months, but they goal is to get it done more in 3 months. They giving you a long run, 3 months, but we need this out of here ASAP. We saying 3 months, but we really wanted a month and a half. That's what they want. So they throwing on a little extra. Okay. But hey, we gonna see about that. But still praying for those families because a loss is a loss. I don't care how you view it, and to not have the bodies, or you feel like people giving up on finding your child, that can be heartbreaking and devastating. So prayers to those people who even prayers to the people who have to go look for them, because I would never want to be in a position where I have to resume somebody's body like that. So just prayers to everybody that's touching that situation. And then with the Thailand having their worst earthquake that they've ever experienced over there, and the way them buildings look over there.
But you know what
it's crazy.
They always say that.
No, they have earthquakes all the time.
Yeah, but they always say that every time. If you notice when you watch stuff, this has been the worst it's ever been.
Now
this has been.
You know what's so funny, y'all? Let me just.
This has been the most devastating thing that's ever happened.
You can believe that an eclipse gonna turn the world upside down, but you can't believe that that's the worst earthquake that those people have ever experienced.
They saying this eclipse got something to do with which I watched the last video, the red heifer.
The eclipse don't have nothing to do with that.
They saying that's all a part of that. All of this is all supposed to take place during all of this stuff that's going on.
Y'all already saw this. If y'all haven't,
you can't say you a Christian if you don't believe in prophecy. They saying that all of this is prophecy. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Who's they? Who's they? Them people?
Them people.
Do you see what I'm saying?
The same people you go to church with every day.
But it's also them people that's saying that what they say that the whole world, the aliens. What I see on Facebook, the aliens will be here on the 8th. Y'all, I want y'all to stop it.
First of all,
stop being so gullible.
You right, because they already been here. You right. What you talking about?
I can't.
Hey, I told you the Huberts, they been here, man.
The Huberts got everybody confused right now.
I think you know what I think need to happen on April 8th? I think all of the computers just need to go down.
That's what I say. Yeah, you know what?
Just all of y'all need to be untapped.
But you know what? They've been talking about that also. A blackout. Remember what I was just talking about? Getting something for the tech with EMP and all that and the mass blackouts. Internet, everything's supposed to go down.
Yeah, the Simpsons, they said something about
They
that.
already hacked the Simpsons.
They said something about that too.
The Simpsons had about the bridge being hit by the boat and shut down.
Yeah, it was probably like 10 years ago.
I seen that the other day. It was like, I'm done. I'm trying to find out if the Simpsons had the Powerball numbers.
Whoever the people is, they the devil.
No, I'm trying to find out if the Simpsons had the Powerball numbers. So, hey, if y'all go to the Simpsons and y'all can find an episode.
Is the Simpsons manifesting all of these bad things?
All of it ain't bad. It's been good stuff.
What?
Yeah,
what you talking about?
What
like,
you mean?
What you talking about? Like
Simpsons had the iPhone first on there.
You right.
They had the glasses.
They did.
The
virtual reality. They even had the baby talk.
The new,
where you can understand what baby say.
They working on that. They had the Apple goggles that just came out. Everybody spending $3,000 for. Mm-hmm. So they didn't have a lot of stuff. Well, I'm just still waiting on this whole president thing with Donald Trump, and I think that's gonna happen in this next run when he win.
If it do, I'm done. If it do, the Simpsons need to be taken off.
That's what no, they don't need to be taken out. You need to be watching the Simpsons.
If y'all out there predicting shit,
you need to be watching the Simpsons because they were saying like I think I heard a rumor that whoever I forgot the guy the creator is. He's the same dude who does the show with the black guy that you don't like, the black show, like the Simpsons, the black guy.
Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy. The same creator of that, I heard. He's
Cleveland?
Yeah, Cleveland. But, yeah, hey, all I can say is, hey, the Simpsons, they winning. So
look, it's so deep that the school district has been blowing us up, like 2 times a day.
Hey.
Calling, like, do you guys have your permission slips filled out for your student to watch
what they need
the
a permission slip to watch?
They asking for parents to have, it says, district has provided safety information to share with our students. Why do y'all need
Because I told you. They know something's about to go down. That's why they want to we want permission.
It says teachers have shown a safety slide and NASA safety video this week to specific periods. Second period teachers will show the slide and the video one more time on Monday the 8th. They have to watch a safety slide. The NASA's provided y'all. So that your children won't be blinded.
This is too
by
much.
The sun.
Now, do you remember this in 2017?
We did have to fill out permission slips.
I don't remember. Well, you do all that, but
we had glasses. We had the 3D glasses.
You know what?
And we had to go outside, and it did get dark and did change a great deal.
I don't remember that. No, I don't remember.
I remember because I was like, "This is so dope!" Like the way the sky changed. I remember it. He don't remember. That's just low. He wasn't even fucking
17.
So
I probably was working and like, hey, I ain't got time for this.
He was like, "Why is it dark at noon?"
No,
he probably didn't
I
have
probably
no clue.
was in the building working and ain't got time. That's why everybody else out.
But they permission slips had to be in, and it says students. Let's see. They will distribute the solar eclipse viewers to each student who turn in their permission slips. We will release teachers with the students. At 1:15 to go to the football field.
I guess I thought it was maybe the time. They got another time, but hey, all I know is it's crazy how they acting.
It starts. Even the news here will start their coverage at 4 a.m. and they are covering what the traffic is like. All of these people supposedly hotels are sold out. What's wrong with y'all? Why humans just can't go somewhere and sit down? Y'all is so nosy. This how all y'all gonna end up getting zapped in that one thing.
You just said it ain't real, so what you talking about? I'm the only one saying.
But I'm saying, from the movies that I've seen, y'all, this is a perfect setup.
All
of these people gonna come together, be standing out in the field with y'all stupid glasses on, looking up, and then the hover thing is gonna hover and whoo, y'all gonna be beamed up, and then y'all asses is gonna be on another planet.
Hey, I need to holler. To holler at Erica Bout. Hey, is this the mothership coming to take us? Because I'm getting on board. If it's this the mothership,
I'm coming to your house, Erica.
Yeah, if this the mothership coming to take us, let me get up out of here.
Because I believe she's deeply tapped in, and I want to be wherever you are. Wherever you are, okay? You and Rhapsody. Because I feel like y'all some earthlings that I need to be around. Don't forget Andre 3000. He got to be there too.
Y'all just heard her? She's not an earthling. She said they earthlings. Meaning she's not an earthling. I always knew that about you. You ain't no earthling. You a hillbilly too.
That's why you like looking into my eyes. You be getting mesmerized every time you look into my eyes, and you've been trying to figure it out for a long time.
Okay.
God, he gonna be looking at me crazy in my sleep tonight. You probably already do.
I already do that.
Let me pull the tape.
That ain't that
Let me pull the tape.
Somebody's watching me. I told you we doing that. But yeah. So what else? What else is going on?
And we talked about some traumatic stuff. We talked about the eclipse.
Ain't nothing good going on. Just all traumatic stuff.
Talked about the crazy comedians. We talked about Diddy No Diddy.
Only thing good is the grandbaby coming.
That is the highlight. That's gonna be our highlight this year. Oh, we can't forget the grandbaby saying all the cool stuff he been saying.
We ain't talking about him right now.
Y'all, I spent last.
We're not talking about him right now.
I spent last Friday with my grandbaby. And we was just chilling, and I taught him how to say stuff. I taught him how to say.
You did not teach him how to say
Yes,
stuff?
I did. That's what she was like. He was never saying none of that stuff.
Here we go.
I taught him how to say thank you. Just because you don't have a great relationship with him, and he cry every time he sees you.
He don't cry every time he see me.
He run away from you.
No, he won't. He don't. He does not run.
Do you want me to call him right now?
Call him. Cause I'll be like, hey, shut up. Shut up with all that noise. We ain't got time for that. Grow up.
Y'all, he won. He talking about grow up. But anyway, I taught him that. I showed him he wore your hat. He wore a Moscow hat. He was rocking it in the car. He said, I don't know. That's one of his new things. I don't know.
No, his thing is no.
No, it's his favorite thing to say.
Yeah, that's most
to
kids.
Everything. You say you want cookies? No.
No.
You say you want juice? No. But he want it. But he say no. And then his other favorite thing is what? That's exactly how he say it. What? What? It's so hilarious because he said if you've ever watched Toy Story 4, the spork, he sounds just like the spork. It's hilarious. So, but he's a little mutant, and he was absolutely amazing on Friday to hang around with. I had him for almost 3 hours. He was the highlight of my Friday. And you've been hating ever since.
It would have been me, but I had to. I'm glad I didn't because by the
it
time it took y'all, I was like, hey, I had to go back to work.
But that's the blessing that's happening.
Yeah, but rest of the world is on fire. We all gonna burn. I'm just waiting on the Lord to return. The world's effed up, can't you see?
Y'all, every night he go to bed to all these.
I go to bed to cartoons.
Conspiracy.
No,
things.
I go to bed to cartoons.
Not all the time. I be in there. You be asleep and you be watching what the WF. With the fish.
Hey, that's a good one. I was like, what is this fish?
No, it's a show about this.
It's not a show. It's on YouTube.
Yeah. It's just a YouTube show.
And he talks about a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, but he have a fish in a tank that talks. But they talk about a lot of like scientific things. They talk about a lot of worldly conspiracies. This is aliens, the kind of stuff he goes to sleep to.
Y'all, no, he be having facts on stuff.
He do like some of the stuff like he talked about the spheres that I watched the other day about
the one about the story about the kid. Well, I guess he ain't a kid, but the guy who made the time travel machine.
Oh.
Which I seen that on something else before talking about it, but he was on there and supposedly he was able to create it and he got all this funding and stuff. And
y'all, if y'all know anything about Libras, okay? Libras are always searching for the deeper meaning or the deeper truth.
We search.
Always.
No, we just search for the truth. That's what it is. The realness. We don't want no lies. None of that.
If you know anything about a Capricorn,
they call you a conspiracy theorist because you search for the truth. That's what the government. The people do.
I didn't say it. But if you know anything about Capricorns, they are very like grounded, very matter of fact. And Libras are like they represent balance, but they're very like seekers. And most Capricorns
seekers
are
of
like,
wisdom, seekers of knowledge.
Yes. And
seekers of power.
it's weird how we are kind of opposites.
Oh Jesus!
Shut up. Kind of opposites.
Smelt that.
That was the chimichanga.
Oh yeah.
But so he does it every night, and then when he hears me come in there, then he will turn on Snoopy or Charlie Brown.
That is
or
Snoopy and Charlie Brown. That's one thing.
We can't go to sleep without our Bob's Burgers.
We can. It's just
If y'all don't watch Bob's Burgers,
I didn't even went back and go into the.
Oh, we did watch Futurama too for a while.
Flintstones.
Oh yeah, you just started.
Hey, but if you go back and watch some of the old cartoons,
some of the stuff. Let me tell you, there's episodes of Charlie Brown.
No.
Hold
up. Being an adult and you go back and watch certain cartoons, you be like, boy, they was really wildin'. Like when the episode of
Charlie Brown?
No, Fred and Barney, they went to the strip club.
Oh.
Basically, it was a strip club, and the wives didn't know. Oh my! Or they had the band, and all of the younger girls was chasing them and screaming and everything.
Yeah.
Oh man, you be like, oh. Okay.
And they were getting chased by groupies, what we call groupies.
Yeah. Oh man, if you go back and watch that stuff down, you'd be like, okay.
Or we was watching Charlie Brown, and Linus' little brother got called into the principal because he had a crush on this little girl.
He got
in
me
his
too.
class.
That was it. Little boy got me too on Charlie Brown. I was like, damn.
He got called into the principal's office.
They was even me too in back then.
They had to be in the 60s, in the 70s.
What episode was that? I'm gonna have to pull that episode up.
And we gonna have to put a clip in here for y'all. We gotta find it. But it's basically Linus' little brother. Those that don't know, Linus has a little brother, okay? Because for the longest, I didn't realize they was brothers. Even though their hair looked the same, I just didn't put two and two together.
Snoopy always playing with him.
Right, he's always playing with him.
Snoopy always playing with him.
But anyway, so he had a little crush on this girl, and
I don't even know if it was a crush. He just like, hey, I want to go to France, and I'm gonna take you with me one time.
He liked her, and so he was trying to figure out a way.
We don't know he liked her. We just said, hey. I don't remember him saying anything about you being my girlfriend.
He didn't say nothing about her being her
or
class.
liking you. But he was like, hey, I'm gonna take you to Paris or something one day. He'd go home, go back to school the next day.
He get called
they called him in the principal's office and was like, he got suspended, man.
The girl told that he was making unwanted advances.
I was like, oh my God, this is.
And this, I swear, y'all, this got to be. These Snoopy's and the Charlie Brown shows go back to, some of them go back to like the 30s and 40s.
No, it ain't no 30s and 40s.
Definitely 60s, because I know.
You said 30s and 40s. That's a long time.
I'm gonna tell you when.
The first Charlie Brown was like 60s. It was like 60s and 70s, yes. But I think that one was.
Let me see. Year Charlie Brown came out.
That's when it came out, but that episode wasn't. Where's my Apple TV?
It's like, how does it know? Okay, hold on.
Because you're talking about it. You know, it knows everything.
1965. Hold on. That was when the Christmas one was released.
Christmas time. Nala would come in right now. Yes, here. Which we watch that every holiday season when Christmas comes.
Every holiday season.
Man, since that's been on Apple TV, yeah.
Okay, so CBS released the first one in 1965.
Yeah, 65. But which episode is that? It's not the Snoopy show. It's the Charlie Brown one. Oh, they did just have the black cat Franklin got his story just past Valentine.
Yeah.
Was that Valentine's Day?
Around Valentine's Day. If y'all haven't
or was
seen
it for?
It was Black History Month.
Yeah, it was Black History Month.
But if y'all haven't seen it, y'all should go see it, because it was a beautiful story about his life. And I thought it was amazing to me that they took the time out to actually, he's not the only black character. Well, on the new ones, he's not the only black character.
He's been on there for a minute.
He's an original.
He just ain't never had like a spotlight.
Yeah. and they gave him a spotlight, and I thought it was beautiful. His story was beautiful. His relationship with Charlie Brown was beautiful. You just have to watch it. It's on Apple TV. I think you can still watch it. So if you haven't, it was cute.
Hold up, I think it is on A Boy Named Charlie Brown. I think it's on this one. That was 1969. Where is the? Hold up, is that just one episode? No, that's not that one.
Because that's Lucy's little brothers, right? Linus and the other one, the blanket. With the boy with the blanket. Ain't they Lucy's little brothers?
I think so, yeah. Valentine, Charlie Brown,
What are you
Christmas, Snoopy
looking
Show.
for?
I'm trying to find that. It's the Peanuts Classics. That's what it's on. Yeah, and that was from 82. Play it again. You're in Love, Charlie Brown.
Was it the one where he's in love? Was it the love one?
No, that's when he had the girl and oh boy took it. Oh boy took the girl. His partner, matter of fact, girl's brother with the blanket. He ended up taking this girl where he liked this girl. He ended up going in the house, chilling with her. He was like, "Man, you supposed to come out and grab me in."
From what we've read, Charlie Brown is the writer. Charlie Brown is supposed to be some of those stories are about his actual life, things that have happened to him, from what I read.
Oh, I thought you were saying
and so when I see Charlie Brown, I just be filled with sadness. Like, can he ever get a break?
Man, Charlie Brown had it rough. I was like, man,
nothing ever works for him.
But you know what? He always got a meaning.
A very optimistic way about looking at it, and he always trying to find
and everything to it when you pay attention to it. I know it's crazy we talking about Charlie Brown, but
that's what brings us happiness at the end of the night.
As being an adult, you go back and look at some stuff like, especially as a kid, you was like, man, I never think of that. You just like, okay, it is what it is. Funny.
Look, even the Jetsons, some of the things that be said on these cartoons, you be like, why did we never not get it? Because you know why? We had a very what we would consider a naive upbringing.
No, you got it in your way, but you didn't ever think the adult mind behind it until you become an adult. Yeah. But yeah, I think it was in the Peanuts Classics, which that started. It says from May 24th, 1982. It's one of those, but yeah, you had to find. I was like, man, that's crazy. He had to be like in kindergarten and got Me Too. Yes. So I was like, they just suspended him.
I think this is we woke up we was both laying in the bed. We both looked at each other. I was like, he was the first Me Too.
I was like, he got Me Too. Just for saying he wanted to take her to Paris. I was like, damn. I was like, that's messed up. But anything else, you know?
Trying to think anything else.
Nothing else here besides crazy. Puffy's the biggest thing going on right now in the world. Which I uploaded a clip earlier, oh boy, which I think you said something about it. Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole.
Yeah, you talked about
it's
it.
Good rap competition. J. Cole dropped his response to the Kendrick response to everybody been saying something about him or whatever, and he responded, I don't know, off of Future and Metro Boomin's album just dropped like a week or two ago. Everybody's been going nuts off of Kendrick's verse. Taking shots at Drake and J. Cole because whatever they said, and they I forgot whatever song it was. You know, as you can see, I don't pay attention to too much of that.
I listened to the album, but I mean, I heard J. Cole rapping, but I really didn't pay attention. I'm not on listening to his music like
who?
Future.
No.
It was hard for me to even go through the album for real.
I listen to it. You know, Future is Future. You just gotta be.
Yeah, he definitely got to be in the mood to listen to that, but I wasn't in the mood. And I was in the gym, and it was like,
He's not my regular. I think I played that song. I didn't listen. I did listen to the album. It was okay. It didn't get me where I needed to be, but the Kendrick verse was the main thing that everybody was talking about going nuts off. Because Kendrick, he
do stuff here and there. He just pop in, pop out.
Hey,
be gone for 2 years, pop in, pop out.
Hey, that's in my 48 laws of power. You don't want to be seen all the time. You just want to come in, do what you got to do, and
he come in, get something popped off, and then disappear.
But he didn't get nothing popped off. It's like if everybody's saying something, your name and mentioning you all the time, and then sometimes you got to come back and like, hey, I'm the GOAT in this. What you talking about? I didn't let y'all breathe long enough.
But I didn't really listen to I haven't listened to the J. Cole reply back or his.
It just dropped today. You had to. I played it on our thing. So
but
you ain't even watched something.
No, I listened to our thing, your thing. But I have to listen to it with headphones on with nothing else.
Oh, the song, yeah. You have to listen to it. J. Cole, he spit some fire, but he was giving love at the same time and taking shots.
And disrespect.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I like to see that because that's how hip hop was. And I don't think it's gonna get to nothing crazy where they throwing blows or nothing like that. I think it's just competition in the art form of hip hop.
But they both do the same thing. J. Cole will be out of the scene. You won't hear him.
But he's been.
I noticed I figured he was getting ready to drop an album because.
Yeah, here since he's been on features of everybody's here lately.
I've been hearing him a lot.
He's been moving and working, but
I figured he'd get ready to hit.
I think I'm just waiting. Everybody was like, "What's up with Drake?" Drake ain't responded from what he said. I'm like, oh, Drake don't want that smoke.
I just really feel like Drake is a different type of lyricist than them. But I can see how they can say they're three great lyricists because they are very great with wordplay.
I can't give it to you.
But I don't think that they're in competition with each other.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
They do have great wordplay, all three of them.
You have to have great wordplay. For me, if your wordplay is your wordplay. Nobody, you don't have no team.
First of all, you're
no.
in assumption.
No.
That everything he writes, he's got a group of people.
You don't have a team that's sitting there telling you what to say. That's what came out with the whole issue with Meek and them when oh boy was the producer who was there said that. So far as him being an artist and a performer, yeah, you good at that. Yeah, everything comes together nice. I dig all that, but I can't give you the title of a GOAT unless you 100%.
So if it came out that Kendrick had a writer and that
got
a writer,
I can't give him.
You'll be sick.
No, I ain't gonna be sick, but I can't give him the GOAT. I can't give him that GOAT title, and I just don't think nobody's writing. I just can't see how you have to be a certain type of person to write certain stuff.
So you think
that's just like E40.
Kendrick can't be wrote for.
It's like E40.
And J. Cole can't be wrote for, but you can believe Drake could be wrote for.
Because it came out. Wasn't nobody thinking that at that time.
So before that, you would have never thought that somebody was writing his lyrics.
No, because you said you this and that, but when you get called out on it and it's not, yeah, you're a good. I haven't been to none of this concert, so I can't say you perform. But your music and everything sounds good, and how you put everything together, that's great. But I can't give you a GOAT title unless everything you've written, that everything in them lyrics is absolutely 100% your penmanship.
So you know for a fact that nobody's ever wrote for Nas.
I don't know that.
People give him a GOAT title.
I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard nobody. I'm pretty sure it would have came out by now. Certain people, that shit would have came out. And I can't say I heard nobody write for Nas. But yeah, I give Nas like his own penmanship. It's like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne said he don't even write.
No, he says he goes into...
No, they just go off the top of your dome. So there's certain people that just go in off the top of their dome, don't use no pen or pad or none of that shit. And just write.
But I don't know if I believe that either. Because if you know you're going into the studio with somebody, like say Wayne get a call from E40, I know I'm going to go in the studio with him. I can write shit at home and then write it so well that you can just have a photographic memory and go in and kill it on the mic.
That's still hard to even go in.
From what I understand, he has an amazing memory.
That's still hard just to go in. Because matter of fact, who was that? Even I think Jay. They said Jay was like that. He don't write because Jay got Wayne into not writing or something. I could be wrong, but I thought I heard that before. But yeah,
Jay-Z said he stopped. I seen a thing where he's in a museum, like a lot of his music.
Yeah, he got his own museum.
Yeah, and he said in the interview that he used to write when he was younger, but he stopped writing when somebody got a notebook or somebody got some notebooks, stole some notebooks or something out of something, and he realized how valuable his words on paper was, and he stopped writing.
Yeah. Well, I can believe it. But like I said, hey, I can't give you no GOAT title as the greatest if you don't. I just can't. Me personally, I just can't. Yeah, you're a good performer. You may be a great entertainer. The music sounds all that, but if you got a team of people helping you put your stuff together, I can't give you that title.
But I mean,
there ain't no but I means. It's like
David Chappelle's a great comedian, but he has writers.
Yeah.
Not everything he's construct. He'll pitch a whole bunch of stuff, and then he'll have people kind of play with the.
I said that's different though. That's
the same thing.
No, it's not.
That rappers do.
It's different because that's comedy. You got because for the longest I didn't know that what's old boy's name? He wrote with helped write with
the White Cat.
No. Richard Pryor, everybody. He worked with all the GOATs. Black Cat. I can't think of his name.
Work with all of them.
Yeah, all the GOATs, all the black comedians. He helped write and put stuff together.
You're talking about
and help them come up with their stuff. That's different. That's different in the comedy world than I say is rap world. Because the rap world was always about you writing your own shit, spitting your own bars and lyrics. Nobody else giving you shit to say. It's what you say and came up with them words. That's how it always was. So when it just get to that where it's like AI now. I can tell AI to write me a rap using sounding like content of Tupac. It'll write a whole thing.
Yeah, I've been seeing it. Been happening, yeah. And I think that's crazy.
So yeah, so I can't get that title. So yeah, even if it came down that Kendrick or J. Cole got somebody helping them write and put in words, I'm like, I can't give you that GOAT title. You a good performer, yeah. The words, everything come together, the wordplays come together, but it's not 100% you. That's just me.
But what if 90%
there's no but.
And then somebody's like, man, I think you could just change those two words and then
changing them, saying I could change a word or something. That's one thing. But if you don't write your stuff all the way, or maybe just flipping the word around, I can work with that. But if everything you do, you got a writer or a team of writers helping you write songs and out. That's as we know, that's what people get paid for. They write songs. Write everything. If you got a writer and he's getting credits for writing songs, which I know they break it down different because you used to. That's what I like the old days when you used to go in the store. You can go in, pull up, and you can see the credits and see who wrote and who helped produce and did everything. That was one of the things I love going in the Seventh Heaven back home. I used to go in there and be in there for like hours just listening to new music, putting on the headphones, playing the album. Before you buying it, seeing what it's like, seeing everything, reading the credits, then getting it, opening it up. It got a full fold-out cover, everything, seeing graphics. That was dope. This era is like everything's on your phone.
Was that the only reason you was going in the Seventh Heaven? Was you trying to go down to the bottom floor?
I went down there too. Bottom.
Those that know Seventh Heaven know what the bottom floor was.
That was that dungeon.
No,
it wasn't like that at first. It was just a smoke shop down there. You get a lot of different smoke stuff down there because they was getting hit up and raided a few times trying to get that shit up out of there, fighting with the police in the city. But that came afterwards when you just go down there and like, oh shit, I didn't change it up down here. Let me get something for this broad. I'm trying to. Come over on the late night, whip out something new.
Get your life.
I think I done went in there for you a couple times.
Shut up, ass. I I can't believe you just said
Yeah. I ain't no puffy. But
shut your mouth.
I do my thing. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, so yeah, I can't get that credit if you ain't like that. Helping somebody say, "Nah, change that word" or something like that. I can work with that. But if you just help them writing sentences and whole lines, then nah, you ain't the go. You ain't the go. So, but everybody's waiting to see who gonna say something, who gonna respond. If Kendrick gonna respond back, I said they gonna play it probably. You can tell if J. Cole and Drake are really teaming up like that. Which I heard today, which I knew I was gonna post that. Oh boy was talking about boom, what's the name? Young Jock. He was on Vlad. And he was talking about how everything is in AI right now and the whole Kendrick track and everything. He said he got a track from Drake, a response from Drake, but the person over the radio station said, "Nah, don't play it."
Wait, Jock got one?
Yeah, from Drake. I guess at the radio station, wherever he be on radio at in the ATL. I was like, ain't that something? But he said the radio person said don't play it because they'll think it, because he was saying something about so much AI that's going on right now. It's like they wouldn't believe that it's Drake. He was like, I heard it was Drake. But he was like, way everything now is everybody coming out, oh, that's AI. So they would just like play it off as like that's not really Drake dropping that verse.
But how do we know that this was J. Cole that dropped the verse?
No, I think he dropped the album. From what I heard, because he got other songs that's in drop, or it would have came out by now.
I ain't seen no album.
Nah, you know it's J. Cole, because that you can tell a little.
That does not mean anything. I listened to the AI of the Tupac songs.
You can tell a little bit differences in their voice, but you can tell it'll be real close, but you can really tell a person's voice if you listen to them all the time. But yeah, he said that in on the Vlad interview today. I was like, damn, you need to go ahead and drop that if you really got it like you say you got it.
Well, I ain't seen. All I know is I've watched a few of those things on YouTube with AI for Tupac, and y'all, from the beats to the sound of his voice,
DJ Fresh,
it's believable.
School forces little
this
girl
is a whole new album
to take off Pro 2A hat. What?
It says Might Delete Later. That's the name of the album. It dropped. Might Delete Later. That'll be my gym workout tomorrow to listen to.
I gotta watch that. Benny Siegel. Jay-Z forced me to stop writing. Jay-Z wore Biggie's personal Jesus chain while recording. I'm gonna have to watch that. But hey, it's been fun. For another, let's talk about it. Talk about everything today.
Are we gonna have to break this up in 2 pieces?
No, it's about an hour coming up. So.
But remember, we had a first half before this. Remember, we had to break it up. We probably gonna have to break this up into 2 part, y'all.
We'll figure it out. But I'm about to kick my feet up with some of this Mishka. Yeah, don't even look like we put a dent in it for real.
I thought he was about to take me out for a night on the town, y'all.
Not gonna happen. I'm broke.
We already talked about this. Me and Nala talked about this.
You gonna take me out for the town? We changing it. This is 2024, ladies. You gonna have to take your man out. He's not taking y'all out no more. That's what we switching up. You wanna go out? Pick the location, pull up on him, and take him out. That's what we doing. You dig? Hey.
Hopefully he zoom in on the look on my face.
And I ain't driving, so what that tell you?
Fuck that.
You better Uber or something, but have us go pick up.
Well, we can live.
Matter of fact, my boy, I need to holler at him.
He got a car service.
Yeah, I wonder if I know he started, but then I seen him. He's back doing Which I need to
Trucking and cars.
No.
He doing the cleaning.
Yeah, he back because he I seen some other day he retired or whatever. He back out of retirement. I was like, man, I do need my shit clean because I'm about to pick up that rug and take it. I was thinking about taking it and get it clean. But hey, thanks for tuning in for another Most Out Fam. Let's talk about it, and we just talk about whatever today.
And you know what? Take a moment and get some peanuts in your life.
Peanuts? Oh, I was about to say, what the hell are you talking
Get
about?
some Charlie Brown in your life. Get
Snoopy.
some Flintstones.
Get some Snoopy in your life.
Some Snoopy. Cause he hit every time, okay?
Or get you some Bob's Burgers because that is shit.
Tina's hilarious, okay? I don't know where they got Tina from, but she's hilarious.
Hey,
Jean is even worse.
In my Killer Mike, sometimes you just gotta watch them white folks. My Killer Mike voice, like that's them white folks' problems.
But it's hilarious.
Sometimes you just gotta watch them white folks' problems.
Make you feel like your life is nothing to be worried about.
Hey,
people got bigger issues.
Thanks for tuning in with us tonight, and hopefully we'll be back soon. So hit that thumbs up, notification bell, and stay up to date with the Most Out Fam. You got something you want to say? Because you look like you got something you want to say.
The Most Out clothing will be back soon.
Oh.
Trucker hats. That ain't the only thing, but trucker hats just happen to be what he had up here.
Which I think I had these on there before. But I know we back in that season. It's getting ready. Are we technically in spring? Are we in spring?
I guess we don't know what season it is.
I don't know what season it is. One day is 20
day is
below,
summer.
Something, but hey, that's Dallas weather for you. It could be cold, as they talking about now. We seen earlier the storm is about to take out the
world.
No, not just the world, but
you're talking about
the eclipse. If it's gonna be raining or storming, it make everybody mad if they didn't pay out that money. But
being that we don't know what this eclipse gonna bring,
I told you what it's gonna bring.
If we get taken over by them aliens on Monday,
y'all just look into that red heifer. That's all I'm gonna say.
What was Mork and Mindy? What did he used to do?
Nano.
To y'all.
Yeah. Peace.
I know they like, who is Mork and Mindy?
Time, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us.